What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Guys, we have the special Joey Logano 2025 Daytona 500 Shell Pennzoil alternate paint scheme, IndyCar paint scheme, whatever you want to coin it as. I believe it's a tribute to Joseph Newgarden winning, the Indy 500 last year in 2024. So, regardless, what a awesome looking paint scheme. Let's check it out. And here we go, folks, with today's Diecast review. A brand new look for Joey Logano in 2025. No, not a new primary paint scheme, but a special Daytona 500 car. So official name for it is just Shell Pennzoil Special. And I might be getting the backstory to this paint scheme a little bit off, but I want to say it was a special paint scheme to commemorative of the Daytona 500, Indy 500 win by Joseph Newgarden in 2024, and then he won it in 2023. And I want to say this is what the paint scheme's heavily based off of, is his IndyCar. And naturally, Joey Logano ran a paint scheme because he won the championship in 2024. So it was kind of like a cool Penske, tribute between both disciplines of motorsports, and he ran at the Daytona 500. So I want to say that's the backstory to it. I could be off by a mile. Forgive me if I am. Anyways, let's go ahead and get the diecast out of the box. And here we go, fellas. Brand new Logano diecast in the studio. And I must say, y'all really like the Joey Logano diecast reviews. I tell you what, y'all really like these Logano diecast reviews. The views, I mean, let's just be honest, they don't lie. So I want to say thank you to all the Logano fans out there. We got another one coming up pretty soon on the channel, if I haven't already reviewed it, the Las Vegas fall race win. Let's go to the front of the diecast. Yeah, Pennzoil right there with the Shell logo. Got Ford with Logano on the front windscreen. Go over to the front of the diecast. Definitely a different look. I'm so used to seeing the yellow background on the hood, but with it being all that red orange kind of color, definitely a different look. You have a Sunoco on both sides with the 22. The left side of the diecast here, you have the 22 once again with Pennzoil and Shell. Notice the texture of the gradient. I actually really like that, how it's kind of pixelated. I low-key, I like that. It gives it a little bit of touch to it. Honestly, I think this paint scheme looks pretty darn good on track. Usually gradients can be kind of hard to work with when they're like full-on gradients, especially when you have the new number placement. But honestly, I really like it. I think it's actually really cool. You have the shell in the background with the white, and then you have the yellow that transitions with the Pennzoil. It's really cool how they did this. Got Logano right there on the name rail. Got Discount Tire, Snap-on, Hunt Brothers Pizza, which was a new sponsor for Logano in, what was it, 2024? Or 2025? I think it was 2024 season. I could be tripping on that. Auto Trader, Ford Performance, Goodyear, and Cup Series. B Post Decal is Ford, PPG, Mazak, AAA, and Coca-Cola. Of course, pick this one up for our good friends over there at Circle B Diecast. Make sure to tap in and pick up your Joey Logano diecast over there. There's a ton of new releases over there. Not just Logano diecast. We got Byron, Elliott, got Kyle Busch. We got even some new drivers, right? Michael McDowell, Bubba Wallace, Noah Gragson, Josh Berry. Their first 2025 diecast have just dropped. Got the 22 crew on the back panel of the car with Shell and Pennzoil. Notice the two-tone spoiler design, which is pretty cool. You have that red-orange on the back panel of it with the pop rivets. On the other side, you have just the standard black. So that's really cool. Go to the right side of the diecast here. And the color of the red and the orange is definitely a little bit brighter than, I want to say, traditionally on the Shell Pennzoil car. I don't know if that's an IndyCar only thing, or maybe they just made it brighter. Like, you can see the red on the 22. It's a little bit darker, so I don't know if this is just something special for this livery alone. But I did notice how traditionally on the Pennzoil car, or Shell Pennzoil car, because there are two different ones, the red's a little bit darker, but regardless, fantastic looking car. Go at the top of the diecast, you have the inverted 22, which is really giving me throwbacks of 2014. If you remember, the roof number had to be yellow in 2014. So what they did is they made the entire roof of the car red and made the 22 yellow, because it was Sprint Cup, Chase of the Cup, whatever, and they're in the playoff format for 2014. Well, all the cars that were running in the playoffs had to have yellow roof numbers. So that kind of takes me back to 11 years ago. And yes, I feel very old saying that. You have, I have no idea what this sponsor is. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Got Logano right there on the back window with the 2 shark fins, which looks really cool. Shell and Pennzoil on the deck lid. Fantastic looking car. If you're curious, it is painted with that red orange. Fantastic stuff. So if you're a Penske fan, there is all kinds of great diecast out right now. We have Blaney cars, Centric, Logano, a lot of good stuff. So I talked about that Noah Gragson car. I'm going to show that real quick here in the studio, just in case maybe you haven't saw my diecast haul where I got all these. Very thankful to do so. This is the first Noah Gragson car of the year, the first Front Row Motorsports diecast of the year. So that is a awesome paint scheme. And how about William Byron? How about this, fellas? Daytona 500 race to win. So you have the car, or one of the cars that ran the Daytona 500. You can get the raced version of the winner. Awesome stuff. And another Byron paint scheme here. How about this? The Cincinnati car for freaking Byron. This thing is beautiful, man. What a paint scheme. Absolutely recommend it. And also I mentioned Bubba Wallace, brand new paint scheme here, first release for him of the year. You'll love to see it. Hopefully the Brickyard 400 race twin don't take, you know, a long time for that one to get released, because that's going to be an awesome diecast. Definitely a diecast I don't think many of us really expected to get produced, but how about this? Burt Myers and the number 50 car. Wow. Awesome stuff. Well, I'll show the Joey Logano Las Vegas race to win again. I mean, this thing is just absolutely incredible. The amount of confetti on this car is insane. It definitely reminds me of the William Byron. Like, if you just look at both of these cars, it's like, it's just amazing how much confetti is on there. And for Austin Dillon fans, guess what? Your first release of the year is finally here. Finally, we got all these, you know, different driver diecast release. It took them forever, but fortunately we got around to it. And I'm going to show, let's see, what else we're going to grab in the box. Oh yeah, how about this? The Josh Berry. Now, what's interesting is this is not the primary car. This is technically a Penske affiliated car. It's, I want to say, an alternate, but for whatever reason, it got released first. I have no idea. Oh, check out the box design. This thing is, wow, that is cool. Very retro Racing Champions 90s style. But anyways, this is officially the Josh Berry Motorcraft Backseater Ford Mustang. I don't remember what race he ran this at, but he ran it in 2025. The primary car is available right now at Circle B. So if you're trying to, you know, get a 2025 collection going, you want different drivers, you want one of each, so to speak, now's the time to start picking them up. It seemed like all year, only cars we were getting is Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, you know. But now we're starting to branch out and get a whole bunch of different drivers. Massive W. Thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Diecastbuffet. Have a blessed one. Signing off.